Welcome to the Panic Button, everyone. I'm Nina.
Jessie.
Today we're reacting to a video of someone reacting to a video of someone reacting to a video of someone reacting to a video.
Jesus Christ. We never have original content.
No.
Let's watch this video before I get off on another tangent for like an hour. Oops. So this video was recommended to me in the Discord. It's I Will Die Alone, and some girl, she's crying. It's really sad to see. The bubble's finally bursting. It's an Asmongold clip. It's only 2 minutes and 36 seconds. So anyways, let's give this a watch.
Let's.
What is this here? Single era crash out.
You guys do not understand. So I'm 25, right? I'm sitting here and I'm having to build a fucking roster. I'm having to sit here and go out and do things I don't want to do. I don't want a roster. I don't want to go out and date. I don't like this hookup culture. I don't like any of it. But I feel like I don't have a choice.
Yeah?
Men, you guys just get to sit there and you guys can go wait until you're in your 30s, you're almost 40, and you can just go get with a girl that's in her fucking 20s and live a normal life. Girls don't have that luxury. I'm now sitting here at 25 having to figure out how the fuck to get back in these fucking streets so I can figure out. So 10 years.
I'm not trying to like stop it or nothing, but how old were you when we met?
38.
And how old was I?
22.
So clearly it happens for women. I'm not trying to be rude
For gay
here.
women.
Oh, my point is it can happen. We're not that big of an exception.
It can
There's
happen,
plenty
yes.
of men out there, especially little boys, who want a mommy figure, and so they look for an older woman to date.
Well, see, here's the problem, is that women like this, they want like strong men who can take care of them and be masculine, but also hold the same ideological values, which I don't think you're going to get both. If someone holds the same ideological values that she does, well, she's going to get a simp or someone who's very feminized and probably screams at when he sees a mouse or a spider in the house.
She must be a recently single mother to be complaining about this kind of stuff. You know, maybe her boyfriend left her or whatever. In my head, because why else would you be complaining about this? Like, just randomly out of the blue, you know what I mean?
The thing I would be thinking as a man, if I were to watch this video, is if she's like this by herself, what is she going to be like with me?
I think that's why I'm saying she must have just recently gone through a breakup or something, because why else would she be, like, talking about
Like
this?
going all crazy?
All of a sudden, right?
Just, like, bouncing off the
Is
walls.
that not a logical conclusion to draw? That she must have just had a breakup.
Of some
Maybe
sort.
with the baby daddy, or
maybe she had
a boyfriend
ghosted
after,
by a date.
whatever.
Yeah, something like that.
I think there's a big issue. Now, I understand that single mothers happen, and sometimes your significant other dies or something very unfortunate happens, ends up in jail, whatever the case is, and so you end up having to function as a single mother. And I have no hate towards that. My mom was a single mother before she met my dad. The thing is, men today don't seem to hold the same values that men would have back in the 90s when my mom and dad met.
Definitely
Or
not.
anything along those lines. With the hookup culture you're talking about, men who want something like that eventually don't see that happening with you because you have someone else's child. They see you as an easy target to allow them in for a night.
Yeah, surprised
don't-
she's a single mom.
But they don't see you as someone who is worth committing to lifelong. So now it's on you now to establish these relationships as being serious and more than just sexual. I know someone who had just found out she was pregnant, and then her and her boyfriend were super excited, ready to do the whole 9 yards.
And then he died.
And then he got in a car accident, got T-boned, and died.
Right.
She decided to have that baby.
that is more reasonable.
But,
You know,
so when I say
but-
that I understand how people become single mothers, I totally get it. For my mom, the guy that she was with said that he wanted to do it, and then one day just completely bounced. And so, so is it unfortunate? Yes. Did my mom still carry it on? Yes, because she was way too far along to unmake that decision. But you are the person now, like, since you have that child, you are no longer eligible for hookup culture. If you want to do that and have your little fun on the side, then that's completely up to you. But if you're actually trying to have like a 2-parent household where your kid has a mother and a father figure, you are done with hookup culture. You are dating strictly for someone to marry. Is that wrong? Are most people not dating strictly for someone to marry?
Not anymore.
But they
Not
should
like
be.
they used to.
That's what I'm dating for.
Yeah, I don't really understand like straight dating nowadays. I understood it more
I think that's
15 years
usually
ago.
the pretty straightforward answer. Gay dating is the one where it's usually just for hookups.
So when women have sex with a man, it's usually like they pair bond. When they have a
I
child,
don't buy that.
Well, it's true. It's hormonal.
I don't think a lot of them actually do, though. I've heard a lot of women.
I'm saying normally,
They should, but that doesn't mean they do, especially if they're in hookup culture.
but normally they pair bond to the man that they have sex with. Now, when they have a child with him, then they certainly pair bond. It's like ramped up to 1,000, or like you said, it should be. But if this woman wasn't pair bonded enough with the father of her child, then how would she ever be able to pair bond with anyone else?
I mean, not to be a complete jerk, but I don't believe a word you're saying because of my situation in my parents' life.
Yeah, but you're using
But that's-
anecdotal evidence.
But it's not anecdotal if you're saying that women must pair bond to the people they have kids with.
No, I didn't say they must. I said hormonally they do. Naturally, if they weren't so swayed by social media and other women in their life.
I think that what you're talking about is when people don't have single mother situations. In single mother situations, there's often times that they are not emotionally invested in the father. Here's the thing, right? How many people were you emotionally invested with that you'd hope you weren't anymore?
I'm gay.
Let's say you were a dude. Like, you were a dude, right? Hypothetically. You were a dude and one of your exes
Yeah.
got pregnant with your baby.
And they were a psycho?
Yeah.
Well, then shame on me.
Obviously, the real comparison here would be the alternative back, which is that you've had exes in the past that you may not have wanted to have those kind of end results with. But what if they did? What if when you thought you were in love with one of your exes, what if you had a baby?
Well, it's impossible.
Thank God you didn't, right?
It's impossible.
But imagine that scenario. And that's a scenario a lot of these single moms end up in.
Yeah, but it's different because gay relationships, especially with two females, is completely different than a straight relationship.
So you don't understand their perspective then. But you understand what it means.
I can have an opinion on it.
But you understand what it means to be done with your ex, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've watched enough EWU and stuff online to understand why a woman would no longer want to be with the father of her child now.
That's true. But didn't she have any sort of inkling at the beginning of the relationship
I have
that
no
it wasn't
idea
going to
why
work?
this woman has no father in this kid's life. Okay. If she was just being promiscuous and now she wants something serious, then it's on her to stop being promiscuous.
She doesn't like hookup culture.
You have to settle
so
down.
maybe she's not.
You have to settle down then. The people you hang out with,
You're saying
the
the
places.
You just said the big word right there.
settle down.
Settle. They don't want to settle.
No, I'm not saying compromise settle. I'm saying calm down. But women don't like when you say calm down, so I said settle down.
Settle down with one man, get married, have a family. And
That's what you say she wants. Yeah.
Right, but does she really want to
That's why I'm-
settle?
That's why I'm saying it's now
like settle for less.
The onus falls upon her to stop being promiscuous.
And crazy.
Well, yeah, that would be crazy too if you say that you want to end hookup culture, but you keep participating in hookup culture, then it's all your fault.
Yeah, then you're crazy.
Yeah.
Years down the line, I'm not sitting there single still with my daughter being an only child. Like, I want to have a family.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I was about to say that, like, it's gonna be fine. Like, she looks like a nice-looking girl. And then she said, daughter.
I want to have kids. I want to be happy.
Is that bad?
Like, I want all of these things.
Right?
But people don't want that nowadays, it feels.
I mean, she's right. If you are a single mother, you have just initiated hard mode. And I
Yep.
know, maybe you're...
Wait, that's a really funny way to put it. Initiated hard mode. That's like Leaflet. Leaflet uses fantasy RPG terms.
Powder is one of the highest level fucking wizards that we have.
It's quite charming, I'd say. Maybe I need to start picking up on that.
husband got hit by a bus. It's just a horrible thing. But
Let me
I
rewind.
know, maybe your husband got hit by a bus. It's just a horrible thing. But
Yeah.
the reality is that a lot of people have kids
possible.
with people that they shouldn't have had kids with. And listen, a lot of guys don't want to play another guy's saved file.
Just to make sure she wasn't speaking metaphorically about being a single mother in her future. I went to check and nope, she is 100% serious.
Why did you break up with this person after having a kid with them? Are you a big problem? What if the kid's dead dad is like, you know, a problem. You now are going to have an infant.
Let's say the guy was abusive and she had to leave. Let's give her the benefit of the doubt. It's still hard to date a woman
Who has a child.
Who has a child. Because not only are you also helping with some other man's child, but he's going to be in her life forever.
Hypothetically.
Forever.
Hypothetically.
Forever. So now you don't only have to deal with her and the child that's not yours, which, I mean, I'm sure you can, like, grow to love him and stuff, but now you have to deal with someone.
You're crazy.
But now you have to deal with someone she doesn't even like coming around all the time.
You're gonna have to love their child eventually. What the fuck is wrong with you? Do you not love my cat? I'm like starting to really question things here.
Yes, I love your cat.
I don't know anymore. You're gonna love her eventually.
But now you have to deal with the ex. And that's also really difficult.
There was a point in my life also where one of my mom's exes stalked us because he thought he was my sister's dad.
Yeah.
But it was once and it ended, and thank God. But it's a really real thing. I understand some women really want to have children. And
Yes.
this is their golden ticket, right? You don't know if it's going to happen again. You're going to do it. But you have to understand that that's going to take you off the table for so many people. And the people that are still willing to sleep with you, you have to not sleep with them at first and go on serious dates with them, because so many men now see you as an easy target. They don't care.
do.
They don't care why you're a single mom. They assume that you're a single mom. Because you opened your legs. They don't assume that something tragic happened to you. They don't assume something bad happened.
The quartering, that guy, remember I told you he was live streaming at that festival or fair or something, and he was filming the single moms with their children and saying how easy they were because they were opening their legs and having babies.
Definitely a harder time finding anybody that doesn't just want to hook up with you for a night. The moment that like a girl has a kid, nope.
It's like, it's disgusting. Like, my friends help me make a
Yeah, it makes it.
Sorry to interrupt again, but I genuinely, in the last 2 weeks of my life, just had a conversation with a man who was open in the dating field. Told me, hell yeah, I hooked up with someone. It was great. And I said, you gonna go for, another date?
Yeah.
Nah, she's got a kid and I can't do that. So she's good enough to sleep with.
Did he let her know about this ahead of time?
I don't know. But
yeah, he's part
I
of the
doubt
problem.
it. I doubt it. But the thing is, how are you so willing to put it inside of her, but not willing to see, like it came with, she's a good person, she's nice, she's sweet.
Putting it inside of her knowing there's a potential to have a baby with her. If you're not going to stick with her. You'll stick it in her, but you won't stick with her. Why not just stay home and masturbate? I don't understand.
Why not just, I get that hookup culture is a real thing, but guys, come on.
It's lazy.
Come on now. And
me,
this is
it's
not to be
lazy.
judgmental towards anyone, but it just really, even in that moment before this even came up, it made me think, wow.
You know what?
I don't believe he intentionally did it, but you will sit there and talk to a woman just to get into her pants, to not have anything serious, but she might think it's serious. Because
will
women
say
usually think it's serious.
It's easier to sleep with someone than it is to build a relationship with someone. They're just taking the easy road.
Oh yeah, it's way harder to think, what if I become a father?
Yeah.
Not even like, what if I father this kid?
Selfish too.
But imagine Christmases where I have to bring gifts to this kid. Depending on the man, that's a lot of work for not a lot of payout for something that may not last. And it makes sense that you wouldn't want to take that gamble.
I'm glad.
But men are going to see you as an easy target for a one and done.
Stop. Just close your legs.
It's significantly harder to date, for sure. He's completely correct. Mina Frietz, happy 1 year. Thank you so much. Happy anniversary.
As a 27-year-old single father, I'm taking this personally.
Are you? That
Get to
is
the
a good
video, lady.
laugh.
Lady.
IRL.
Come on, girl. Come on, girl. Let's go.
Pretend to listen.
Oh, there we go. I think she started up again. Sorry, she talks really slow,
there,
so it's kind of hard to...
We could have just watched his
I ended
video.
up deleting my
You're right. Sorry. Let's go to his. Sorry, it's just there's nothing really happening in between.
Hinge and a Tinder,
Yeah.
and it's like, I hated it. I ended up
That's her first mistake, Tinder. It's a hookup app.
We met on Hinge. She said Hinge too.
Yeah, but she also said Tinder.
But she did also give at least the credit that she hated it.
Don't go on Hookup app. Go on
Well,
relationship
yeah.
apps.
I don't go on anything like that anymore. But when I was on those apps, the thing is, when you're single, you go for everything, right? Mm-hmm. So, as much as people hate Tinder, you hope, you pray, you cross your legs and your toes, and you know.
Or you don't cross your legs.
That's the problem.
Deleting my Hinge, and I'm getting ready to delete the Tinder because it's just like I don't want to talk to anybody on there. Like I don't want to do any of this. Like I'm just sitting there.
If you don't want to do any of it, then why even do it?
Because she wants the person without the work.
She wants the prize without having to work to get it.
Yeah, she just wants it to be, we're gonna be married with the kids and we're happy.
But you have to.
But
okay.
you gotta find the right
My
person
God.
to do that with.
Right, which takes work
And time. And it sucks. It does suck. I will give credit to that. You didn't have fun finding the right person, right? You went
Yeah.
on a bad date before you and I met, right?
Yeah.
I went on a bad date before you and I met. Is it fun? Sometimes it's not fun.
No, it's not fun. Sometimes it's not fun. I'd say like half and half.
Well, when it's fun, that's when it works out, right?
Right. It's like this like quick satisfaction mentality that a lot of like younger people have.
It's a Disney thing again. You just want to skip to the fantasy.
Right. But it's a
your relationships
fantasy.
take work. And I am so grateful for having, I know that your parents ended up divorcing, but they did after you guys graduated, right?
After I graduated, yeah.
My parents are still together to this day, despite their kids all graduating, which as much as I might have wanted them to divorce, they're still together, which means I saw their worst days and their best days.
See, they watch people on TikTok and Instagram Reels and such.
They only see the fantasy.
They only see the good, man. They don't see the bad at all because the bad don't sell and the bad
Which is
don't get
why
views. I mean, sometimes they do, but
It's not bad, but I think it's harder for people to understand the good and the bad days not being as good and bad for some people when they don't have that consistent, been married forever kind of relationship in their life.
Like I'm just sitting there like a magazine going through like clothing. That's what it feels like.
Oh, like
and it's like I don't want that, and I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that at all.
Then just go to church or something. Here's what you have to do. I'm going to give her some advice. Go to the nearest card shop. Go to Games
Warhammer.
Workshop, the local Warhammer 40K tournament. Look up online which army seems interesting to you. You're going to go.
okay. I'll admit, this is actually really good advice. Before,
You knew you were gay?
yeah, I dated this guy who I met at community college. And he was a manager at GameStop. He got me back into gaming because I had gotten out of that. And he played Warhammer all the time. And he was the nicest, most respectful, funny, fun dude. Like he was great. I was bad for him, but he was.
That was bad for him.
Yeah.
What the hell did you do?
because I'm gay.
Okay.
There you go.
I was like, what are you talking about here?
So
I was
it's
bad
true.
for him.
You can find some really good quality guys there.
You met my brother.
The problem is, I think that straight women have way higher standards.
You met my brother, and what did he show you? His magic collection, right? Now, do
But
you
they
think
want the fancy
do you think
now.
my brother is gonna go out there and be promiscuous and do all the? No, he's gonna have magic tournaments.
No, because what do you get out of it at the end of the day? What do you get out of it?
The thing about hookup culture is that when you're in that
Instant
culture,
gratification, and then what?
You guys
Nothing.
keep screwing everybody else's past screws anyways, and it's
Yeah.
all just a big circle of that. When you actually have fun, you usually get away from that. You just focus on the fun stuff and you do that kind of thing.
It's like eating a bag of Skittles instead of eating like a hearty lobster steak meal. It takes a lot longer to cook, yes. You don't need to just go to the store and buy it and rip open the bag. But it's worth it in the long run. But when you see everyone opening up their Skittles online, their Skittles online and going, oh my God! You know, like the Lulu Honey Boob. What are they?
Labubu's.
Labubu's, thank you. The Labubu's. Yeah. They're like, oh my God, look how much fun they're having. Don't they look like they're having a great time? I want to be having a great
she
time
just
too.
wants to skip to the end too.
But it's all fake. It's only in movies.
Well,
It's
even
not real.
like I said, it's the Disney fantasy effect. It's not real. And even when you do get there, there's still hard things you gotta do.
Yeah, sorry. Life sucks. Sometimes it's hard.
Sometimes it's really hard, and you're not even aware of it because you have the kid, and yeah, it's gonna be hard. It's hard for people who don't have kids sometimes.
Yeah.
You now have an extra challenge, and that sucks for you or in your situation. But like I said, it's definitely not impossible. But it does take a big man, a good man, a strong man, a man who's going to wait 3 dates to sleep with you like you should start doing.
A patient man.
You have to make sure you're waiting or else they're not. I get it. It's fun. Hookup culture is fun or whatever. But if you want a father for your child, that's not the culture you're allowed to participate in anymore. And if you don't stop, then it's your fault.
Hookup culture also can come with a lot of drama. Because you don't know who you're sleeping with. Did he just get out of a relationship? Does he have a crazy ex? You don't know.
And STDs.
STDs.
Go there and you're going to find a software engineer with a 6-figure salary.
Usually smart.
Pretend to listen to how interesting it is about how the different Primarchs and their relationship with the God Emperor. And then you get married. Yeah, make him food. Make sandwiches for him. True, exactly. But she doesn't like those guys? Well, that's too bad.
Maybe not sandwiches. Maybe just a nice steak. Nice steak. Men love steak.
I've never been against the idea of dating someone with a child. I'm also with someone, and I usually only date people who have only been with women. So clearly the opportunity hasn't been there for me, but I'm also a woman. Make a man wait 3 dates before you offer any goodies.
And maybe get into Warhammer. Well, anyway, like and subscribe, everyone. Join the memberships. Keep this
Tell
going.
Nina in the comments that we have to Pokemon battle, and then maybe we can film it.
Bye.